very good feeling. That's all highly sensitive. Before we last stream about 7 o'clock later it was the schedule oh shit. There's a lot to be honest, just have a quick look see who that is. Daniel Ricciardo, Rubio. Daniel Ricciardo not the oldest. So yeah, who knows? We'll probably go away and pick him. So guys, if you can see through these, say what you want me to do next time. Oh shit, oh no. Say what you want me to do next time. Guys, also see this and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not playing up to 1017 yet, just because I haven't actually got it yet. I'll get it soon on the PlayStation Store. But basically, I should just say about I should be there. I don't actually when I can score it, I get it. It's such a stunning game, to be fair. The game is so stunning. But we'll see, I guess. Have a little power for Haryanto. Just to get past the Haryanto. Just need to start like a car. Second, the bus is out and now so flying lap. Going down the other side. Nice and easy. I'm probably just going to fast forward there as we go. Just I think I'm just going to fast forward to practice now, because why not? I really need it. And we get to listen to this amazing music as well. Which is good. Alright, so that is pretty much practice 2 done. We're in 8th at the moment, which isn't that bad for a Haas, to be fair. So, just see how we do in practice 3, just try and set a delta.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top 3. Verstappen, Ricciardo and Kimi Raikkonen. Practice times are on the board then, but no points are on offer just yet. We'll be back with more F1 action soon.
Okay, right, so advance this. And let's see how we do in the 3rd practice. Okay, right, so advance this. The Super Duck, hey, how you doing? So we'll go to practice 3 now. Good. Yeah, that's good, man. That's good. Right, let's go to session. If I was... I guess we'll just quickly go for a drive out, have a little look around, you can have a look around. But, you know. Already got someone out on the track at the moment, so we'll see how it goes. We should do alright because we've set some good lap times. We're just hoping that I can get a good qualifying in, and then we can do well in the race. Don't really want to be starting at the back because Ferraris and the Silver Arrows will be just taken off and we won't be able to catch up to them. But if we get relatively near the front of the pack, then we should be okay for the start. Obviously, we don't have to do anything stupid, but we'll probably get around quite a few people at the start, which will be a big help for the start this season for Haas, and for me kind of thing. We'll just get a bit of a boost. And we'll get some good points, and we'll see if we can win the season and win constructors, but I don't reckon we'll win constructors because we've got Esteban Gutierrez as well on Haas. I couldn't keep Romain Grosjean. I hope there's a chance. A lot of people I think pick Romain Grosjean because he's more of a well-known driver, but I thought I might as well pick Esteban Gutierrez just to see how we do. I played it with Romain Grosjean before as a teammate, but just if he does better. See if we win the constructors title as well. That'd be really cool. Win the constructors. That'd be actually pretty cool. That has won the constructors. They've never won constructors before, so that'd be really, really cool. I'd love to win a race at that as well. Maybe we'll win around Albert Park in a Haas. How cool would that be, guys? That'd be pretty cool. Winning around Albert Park in a Haas. Oh shit. so good, literally. Just, I don't know, it'd just be winning a race around in a house, like the new team. Like, they are a new team, but they're also quite more developed. They've been in NASCAR quite a lot. They do quite a lot of NASCAR stuff. They're not a developed team, but they're a relatively good team. Like whereas obviously Honda, then we took McLaren. McLaren have a really good chassis, but the Honda engine isn't great, which is a bit of a shame because they think that if they had a good engine, which they should do this year, well next season, so next year, 2018, they were doing quite well because they had a good chassis, good engine. Obviously Red Bull are a bit of spot bother. They are asking Aston Martin and Porsche engines, but if worse comes to worse, they are going to have a Honda engine. But I think that's their own fault because Christian Horner's always moaning a bit about having the Renault engine and how the Renault engine's not very good. They've been moaning since the V8 era. So it is a bit of Christian Horner's fault, to be honest with it, because he moans about it all the time. And Renault finally said, okay, then I'm not going to provide you with engines anymore. So no one took them engines. I think they asked Ferrari, I think it was. I'm not sure, don't quote me. I think they asked Ferrari. And then McLaren said, you know, we'll give you engines, and they're the only people that said they'll give Red Bull engines. So they're in a spot and bother, but depends if Aston Martin's making an engine. There is rumours that Aston is currently making an engine for them. That'd be good. A good rumour. But there was also rumours about Volkswagen making an F1 team. But obviously Volkswagen making an F1 team, yeah, I'm pretty sure they'd be using Audi as a developer and as an actual engine provider, which would make it obviously a really, really good engine, as Audi's making it. But we'll see what's going to happen, really. I'm sure it'll work out in the end. Yeah, I'm sure everything will work out in the end for them because they're a high respected team. And things will work out in the end. If they have Honda engines, I'm sure they'll find a way, and I'm sure they'll develop the Honda engines properly. It's just because Honda's quite new to F1. They have been doing a bit of IndyCar. They're not very developed in IndyCar either. Oh fucking hell. They're not developing in IndyCar either because obviously their engines did break down quite a bit in IndyCar when Fernando Alonso did the Indy 500. His engine broke down as well, and that was, I think it was Kobayashi's first NASCAR win, and he's the first Japanese driver to win the Indy 500. I think I said NASCAR actually. Cheers, man. Yeah, yeah. I guess I do, to be honest. It's just I'm watching F1 quite a lot, man. Once you get into it, you're into it. So I think now we're gonna just skip the session because we just want to get the qualifying done and do the race, and then I think that'll be the end of the stream, to be honest. So come on, put them tyre warmers on, bitch. So we'll just have a look at the session info. Oh. Here we go, qualifying, let's do this.
Let's remind ourselves.
Right, skip this. Got the resource points.
Hey.
Hey, babe.
Looks like you've got a bit of rivalry going on out there. This is good. Gets people talking about you. Just make sure you outperform them, okay?
Shut up. Let's go to the one-shot qualifying and see what we can do.
Welcome to Melbourne, where qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix should be getting underway.
Go to track. Let's do this. Try and get a good lap in and see if we can just get as far up the pack as we can. Fucking hell, we're actually a bit ahead of Hamilton. We're first right now for the sectors. Yeah, we might actually make it to the top spot on the podium for the qualifying. Well, not really, not podium for qualifying, but we might make it on the top spot. Let's do this, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. If we get first in qualifying at the Haas, and obviously beat Hamilton and shit like that, that'd be pretty cool, because Haas never got top spot in qualifying before, which is decent. So, fuck me, that'd be cool. That'd be really good. Haas has never won a race, I don't think, either. They've never won a race. For anyone that's obviously new, obviously we've got one more guy here, but have Esteban Gutierrez as a teammate, not Roman Grosjean, because a lot of people pick Grosjean as a teammate. I've used Grosjean as a teammate before, but I think if we have Gutierrez as a teammate, just see what happens. I'd like to win the championship in the Haas. I don't think we'll win Constructors' Championship. There we are on the top. Nico Rosberg second. I don't think we'll win the Constructors' Championship, obviously, because the AI don't normally drive as good as the human drives. But we'll just see how we do. I think we'll be alright at it. But we'll just see what happens in the race, really, won't we? So we're leading the rivalry as well. Team standings, we already know about team standings. We don't really need to look at that. So we'll just go straight into our laptop and let's do the race then.
So before the off...
Oh, is it raining? No, hardly. Alright, so we can get a good run. Oh, we've got Nico Rosberg challenging us on the inside. We've got Hamilton right behind us. We're going to switch into the middle next to Nico Rosberg. Here becomes British Kane on the outside. We should get around him. There we go. We get around Nico Rosberg. Comes round now. Through the first sector. So we're coming down now. No one really contending for us now. We're quite far in the lead for the first lap. We've got Rosberg just up behind us now. And we've got Hamilton. We've got Rosberg and then Hamilton, Vettel. And then Daniel Ricciardo in fourth. So Ferrari's actually made it quite far up there. I can't really remember race title on that. I don't think it was third. But we've got Ricciardo up there in fourth, challenging Vettel. Hamilton challenging Rosberg. Rosberg trying to challenge me. We've got a little bit of a lead on now. We'll see how we can do this for the first lap. We'll see if we can do okay. Just try and not make any mistakes through these corners. So we're going to be stopping in between lap 6 and lap 9 for a tyre change. Oh shit, no. Going to be stopping in between lap 6 and lap 9 for a tyre change. So we'll just see how we do. Try and fend off Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton. I'm thinking Vettel might get past Hamilton. We might get challenged a bit by Sebastian Vettel in the closing laps of this race. I'm going to try and put on lap 7 maybe, and just try and get an undercut on them and see if anyone goes in at lap 6. I don't think they'll be going in for the pits at lap 6. I think they'll be going around lap 8 and lap 9, so I'm going to try and go in at lap 7 and see who's going in at lap 7 into the pits. Alright guys, we're quite far ahead now. We've got a relatively large lead on Nico Rosberg. We've got 1.615 seconds, 651 seconds on him. So just over 1.5 seconds we've got on him. We'll see what we can do now. So just try and pull this lead out a bit, so we can get a bit of an advantage on him. Look. So I have 4 laps till the pit window opens, and we're going at lap 7 though. Maybe I might go at 6 actually, just see what happens. Have a look at the race director quickly. It's got me, Nico Rosberg, Lewis Hamilton, Vettel, Daniel Ricciardo, Kimi Raikkonen, Valtteri Bottas, Max Verstappen, Felipe Massa, Esteban Gutierrez, my teammate of course, Carlos Sainz Jr., Pascal Wehrlein, Rio Haryanto, Kevin Magnussen, Daniel Kvyat, Felipe Nasser, Marcus Ericsson, Jolyon Palmer. Yeah, I think we've got a little bit of a battle here until we go for the overtake. No. Raikkonen sets a fast lap. Hate to do this to you guys, but this is the end of the stream, guys. Stay tuned for part 2 later. This is the end of the stream, guys. Stay tuned for part 2 later.